àtúnjọ sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n tọ́jú ẹ̀ o ẹjọ́ bá ní pàtẹ́wọ́ fún àwọn ọmọ wọ́n tọ́jú ẹ̀ dáadáa wọ́n tọ́jú ẹ̀ kudos to you, thank you very much. Anyway, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ẹgbàá bẹ́ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ṣe yes. When you are now whatever you are and wòlíì and everything will now tell you don't go to your mother, don't go, you will never succeed in life, don't go to her, don't worry. Ọ̀hún sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ọ náà nígbà tó o bá dàgbà wọ́n ní kọ́mọ iná máa wá kí ọ torí nǹkan tó o bá ṣe ló máa gbà. Ìwọ wòlíì tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ kí la lè ṣe if there going to be deliverance you do it, you won't do it. So thank you very much. Why am I saying that? From the room to the living room and now back to the room. You cannot go to the living room, and that is our life. Story building, you stay there. Very good building, fine, very roomy. But later, Baba, with this thing, you cannot be moving through the staircase again. Okay, then we now prepare a room for that Baba down. Oh Lord, and that is life. But where are you going? Where are you going? All I'm saying is that whatever you accumulate, you will leave it one day. You will leave it one day. But where are you going to? Are you so sure of where you are going to? Are you conscious of where you are going to? Do you realize that you will leave this place for another place? Somebody said this morning, only by the time of Baku, only Ashiri Wabo, only one less anything, and he mentioned Abasha. That even to the particular, only but also on Kotoda, some Kotoda, by Sherine. But the fact I obtained there is that you will leave this world one day. You will leave that position one day. You will leave that post one day. You will. You will. Ohun ayé yìí là ń ṣe àníyàn sí ní gbogbo ìgbà. Let me read Matthew chapter 6 verse 25 and listen to what God is saying. Matthew chapter 6 verse 25. All we do now, wherever we are, whatever opportunity and privilege you have, all we do now is worry. Matthew chapter 6 verse 25. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, nor yet for our body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? In a few minutes, we will now go to the cemetery. Dust to dust. And that will be final. The remains will be there. And the children will turn back. And the next thing is merriment. We will drink. We will eat. Where do you go from here? Philippians chapter 4. Philippians chapter 4. And I read verse 6. Philippians chapter 4. Let me read verse 6. It says, be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful of your relationship. Be careful of what you do today. Be careful of what you say. Be careful of what you gather together, because one day you will leave it. And 1 Peter chapter 5. 1 Peter chapter 5. I will read. 1 Peter chapter 5. I read verse 7. Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. Don't be worried. Your tomorrow should be in the hand of the Lord. As you move up and down, Worry not. The word of the Lord is telling you, casting all your care upon him, for he cares for you. He cares for you. And when you read James chapter 4, where I will end my message. James chapter 4, I read verse 13 to 15. Baba Henry Fajemudipe started very well, and to me, by my calculation, by history, ended very well, because of the gift of God for his life. When you listen and remember what that lawyer said yesterday, trained us in the way of the Lord, because he knew where he was going. James chapter 4, verse 13 to verse 15. Go to now, ye that say, today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year, and buy and sell and get gain, whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time, and then vanisheth away. For that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that. That is what should be in our mind. That is what should be in our mind. That's what we should be saying. That's what we should be thinking about. That's what we should know. Dear people of God, I end as I read Revelation chapter 21, verses 10 and 11. Revelation chapter 21, and I read verses 10 and 11 for you to have in mind that a day you will leave this world. Revelation chapter 21, verse 10. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from God, having the glory of God, and her light was like unto a stone, most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear and crystal. My dear people of God, we are leaving this world one day. Definitely. And I'm telling you today, you have a place you have to go to. All of us, two places which you have to determine here on earth: heaven or hell. The two are real. Where do you choose? For you to go to heaven, I conclude, and that is the place I prescribe for you today, and that the place is meant for you. If you want to continue to rejoice, if you want to continue peaceful, if you want to continue to rest, you have a place, and that's heaven. But you cannot go the determinant. But see, Jesus